Hello, everyone. It's Amanda Boxstar Stamping. Good evening to you all. Hope you've had a great week. Let's see. Let me pull up my comments on my iPad here. I'm trying to find myself. Okay, I'm out there trying to find myself. Let's see. Well, I haven't found myself yet. But if you could say hi to me whenever you hop on, that way I know I am actually live. Because my iPad is not pulling me up. Okie dokie. So, back. Am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back now. Whew. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh, goodness. I tell you, literally no one is on the internet. That is how sketchy our internet is right now. I can't wait. We've got broadband coming. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. So hello, everyone. It's June 1st. Now I'm going to sit. Okay. So this is the annual catalog, page 129. In case you didn't know, hello, Marilyn. In case you did not know, Kathy and Betty and Vesta, Designer Series paper is on sale starting today for the month of June. So we've got this one, this one, this one, 15% off. Okay. All of these, 15% off. Next page. This page, 15% off. Not this page, okay? So it's not $133. There is also a Designer Series paper that's an online exclusive that is also 15% off. So just in case you're wondering. So great time to stock up on Designer Series paper if you were wanting any. Okay, another huge announcement. This is the June host code. If you'd like to place an order, make sure you select Amanda Box as your demonstrator. And oh, hey, Julie. And this is the host code if your order is under $150. If your order is over $150, you do not want to use that code. And I had it all perfectly not crooked, and then I had to take my phone off the stand, so I'm a little crooked tonight, but you know, it is what it is. All right, cards I've made this week. Let's start with last week, a continuation on what I used last week. This is a version in Pretty Peacock. I also embossed the circle. I think it's called Dainty Diamonds. I believe it's retired, but I still love it, so I still use it. This is Pretty Peacock, and I love it with the Tencel gems. I colored with my blends. All right, another one. Let's see, did I do the insides yet? Yes, on the inside, I put a strip of the paper, plus I stamped it a little bit too. This is the Azure Afternoon. This one might be my favorite. I love this color. It makes me happy. The inside did the same thing. All right, so if you missed this video, it was last week's video using a 3-inch square and a 2-inch strip and some sort of a accent. You don't have to use the circle, but I kind of liked it. All right, moving on. Then the other night, I need some thank you cards. So I was creating some using this beautiful Countryside Inn paper, which is 15% off today. Well, and the rest of June as well. I paired it with this beautiful Night of Navy ribbon that's in the annual catalog. And the Countryside Corners dies. And the go-to greetings. And it really is my go-to greetings. Different sizes. So for three different sizes. And I use this set all the time. Love it. And that was a thank you. And then here's another one with a bigger font and a different paper. So this is the paper that has the birds in it. And this is the paper that has the flowers. Blue is my absolute favorite color. So I just absolutely love this paper. Plus it's got bunnies and foxes and birds, right? Those are cute and fun. Love them. Did I do the inside yet? Oh, I did. Added a little strip of paper at the bottom. That gives me plenty of room to write. I do the same thing. Yep, same thing on that one. Okay, and lastly, probably, I think, my most favorite card I've ever made in my life. Okay, you ready for this? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so the paper pumpkin from May has these beautiful envelopes. And that's one of the reasons why I love the Paper Pumpkins kits, because the envelopes, I absolutely love them. And sometimes I use them. So these mountains down here, I used in a card. So let me show you. Isn't this box gorgeous? Oh, Ooh, speaking of paper pumpkin boxes, it is my birthday month. Tomorrow is my birthday. So if you place a $50 order with me in the month of June, I'm going to fill a paper pumpkin box as full as I can with as much as I can of current and retired product, and we'll send that to you as my thank you gift for this month. So if you're interested in placing an order, first of all, if it's under $150, use that. If it's over $50, you will be getting a box from me. Okay, but let me show you the card. I already told you I love Hey Chuck, and I just had to have this kit. I had to have the set, sorry, in this bundle with these adorable dies. So here's what I came up with. I paired this stamp set with this stamp, Rays of Light, which honestly I bought and I hadn't used yet. Oops. So now I've used it once, but you know, I'm going to use it some more. So I used these two plus the paper pumpkin kit to create, ta-da! My favorite card I think I've ever made. So I used those envelope mountains. I stamped the rooster and the fence. I layered it on crumb cake. I used the stamp, and again, I used the Countryside Corners dies, the smallest one. And I used the die of the sun. And then on the inside, I used the die of the sun, but this time I used it as a mask. And I masked it up here in the corner and put him on a little skateboard. It's your birthday. Yes, I can't wait to send this to the recipient. Their birthday is coming up very soon, so I can't wait to see them open this one. But I do want to talk about these dots because these weren't originally in my plan. But then literally as I'm picking the card up to put it on the shelf, I must have had some black ink on my finger, and I got some right here. So I stuck an embellishment on it, right? Always, always room to embellish. So I tried to erase it with my this type of an eraser, but it just wasn't getting it. So I had to add an embellishment, which is fine because I like the embellishment. But isn't that adorable? And then I stamped the back. Handmade for you by Amanda Bach. Yeah. I can't wait to send that to the person. Okay, so let's get to tonight's project featuring the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper, which I am grabbing right now. Okay, got it on my shelf behind me. I know I've shown it to you before, but I just want to talk about these blues because they make me so happy. They make me just so happy. This is the trees. And the beautiful, oh yeah, I was literally showing my husband the card, which I don't normally show him my cards because he's, you know, it's not his thing. But I was so proud of this one. I was showing it to him and then I got ink on it. I was like, nah! I might have screamed a little bit. Okay, and these are tiny little flowers. I'm just going to show you a few of my favorite ones. Let me get this one, the bunny. Oh my goodness, the bunny. I love the bunny. So cute. And the backs are just more, you know, not plain, but definitely not plain. Let me try to find the fox. Where's the fox? He's hiding from me. Oh, there he is. I had him upside down in the paper pack. That's why he was hiding from me. Oh, so cute. Little foxes all over the place. And he does match a fox that was used in a stamp set from a while back, which, you know what, I still have. So I'm going to pull that out and make some cards with this one. All right, so let's get to tonight's project. Okay, so you're going to need your basic card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I am using Knight of Navy. Okay, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and burnish that. I like to burnish mine ahead of time. I know some people wait till the end, but then I feel like the front of the card is like, I don't know. This is my preference. I feel like it's in the way then. Okay, I can put that away. Okie dokie. Now, you're going to need Boho Blue, which, honestly, I haven't ordered yet. This is the half sheet that my my upline gave me. But I did order it this morning. No, who am I kidding? This afternoon. I was actually up this morning, but I went out to sushi with my kids and then went to the post office and then came home and took a nap because I don't do mornings well. All right, so that is 5 1/4 by 4. Then you're going to need 3 3/4 by 5. See what we're doing there? See what we're doing? Okay, then this is another piece of Designer Series paper. And that is just too busy, right? But that's what I love about Stampin' Up's paper. They're two-sided. The other side I think looks great there and just breaks it up. Now, if I really wanted to conserve paper, what I could have done was cut a piece of this and the same size and that in the middle. Absolutely could have done that. But you know what? This is a whole lot easier. Just put it over the top. So that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, I forgot on the card I already made, I forgot to add the ribbon. So we're going to add the ribbon now so I don't forget again. I got all done with it, and then I just saw the ribbon sitting on my desk. It's like, I meant to use that. Okay. Let's glue this puppy on. Alrighty. So kind of having like a 3-day celebration for my birthday. Went out to lunch with sushi with my kids. That was nice. And then tomorrow, my parents are taking me out to dinner. Well, my whole family. And then, what am I doing? Oh, Saturday, there's a really fancy restaurant in town I've only ever been to once. We're going to go there Saturday night. Just my husband and I. Plus, today is the 10th anniversary of him asking me to marry him. So, it was a great weekend 10 years ago. Let me tell you. I was a teacher then. It was the last day of school, May 31st. And it was opening night for the dream role of the musical I was in, my dream role. And then the next day, my husband proposed to me. And then the next day was my birthday. Let's just say it was a great weekend. It was a good weekend. Don't know if I've topped that one ever. Okay, so I know it doesn't look like much yet, but we still got some stuff to do. So don't worry, it's gonna look great. Okay, it's gonna look terrific. Alrighty, there we go. So I'm gonna set that to the side. You can just wait while we do our stamping. All right, so I just got a scrap piece of basic white, no particular size, just big enough for your stamp, whichever stamp you're using, which I'm going to use the Go-To Greetings again, and I'm going to use the thank you. Yes, Betty came. I do have a lot to celebrate. It's been 10 great years. You know, not perfect years. Nothing is ever perfect, but I'll keep him. I'll keep him. Alrighty. Yes, it was a good weekend. That was a great show. I enjoyed that show so much. All right, so let me get my dies out again. So we're going to die cut that. And I want to layer it with the next one. So I've got a piece of scrap of the Night of Navy. What I like to use is this tape. Aw, Betty, thank you. How's Elvis? Well, he's currently walking around making clickety-clacks with his nails, if you can't hear him, telling me he probably wants to go out of doors, but he's just going to have to wait. So I will put that through my die cutting machine. Watch me. Did you see that? Wasn't that great? That was so great, wasn't it? That was really quick. I'm getting really quick with that die cutting machine. Yep. Okay. So let's glue these together. Elvis is Elvis. He's something. That dog. I think he's got an ear infection though, so I might have to take him to the vet soon. He always has ear infections. And he's currently drinking. I bet you can hear that too. So my room that I'm crafting in is our sunroom, which is basically a huge, what's the word I'm looking for? Addition that the people before us built onto the back of the house. And it's like the whole, well, not the whole length of the house, but it's a huge long room. So we use it for our dining room. There's a living room in here and my craft area. It's just a big room. So it's why everyone's always in and out of my videos, because it's a well-used room. Everyone uses it. You know what? I just pulled up my mini black ones and we're going to use that because you know what? It's dark under here, so the mini black ones won't be. Do you guys know we have black dimensionals? We do. I use them when I use dark cardstock for things I'm going to dimensionalize. I know that's not really a word, but it's fun. If I'm going to use dimensionals and it's black or Night of Navy, I often use my black ones. And I'm spacing them apart because I want the ribbon to go right through here, so it doesn't interfere. So it's still kind of free moving, and I'm just taking my dimensionals off in the corner over here in case you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Looky there. I'm not sure that's totally crooked or straight, but you know what? It's fine. It's a homemade card, right? There we go. Just that easy. And we are not done yet. We need to embellish. Okay, these, one of my favorites for a couple of reasons. First of all, I love butterflies. But secondly, they mail so flat. They're very flat. They don't add any bulk to your card. And I think you get a lot for the money. I love them. This is the second pack I've owned, honestly, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put one butterfly right there. There we go. Okay, got to do my inside. Got to do my inside. So I have a 5 1/4 by 4. And I've got some leftover paper from another card. It is it a 1 inch? No, ooh, no, it's just a little over 3/4 of an inch. Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's up to an inch, I would use it. I just grabbed a strip out of the paper pack, and that's what I'm going to glue right there. So it does make so you can't quite write as much, which is kind of nice sometimes. Not gonna lie. Okay, and do I care that it isn't a paper from the front? No, because with Stampin' Up, all the colors coordinate, and it's just a great way to use up your strips. Don't throw them away. Put them on the inside of your cards, like that. I've even put them over here on the inside of my cards. I think that looks kind of nice too. Everyone's got their own way of dealing with strips. I do a lot of strip cards. I make cool patterns and then use an embossing machine and make them look neat. I do a lot of this on the inside. There we go. See, super easy. Just easy. I'm into very easy right now. Although that rooster card was not easy, but it was sure a lot of fun. Sure a lot of fun. Here's the other one I made earlier. And the only difference, well, there's 2 differences I can see actually. 3 differences. I forgot the ribbon on this one. I meant to do the ribbon, but I didn't. The second thing is the stripes go up and down. This way they go side to side. And the third difference, I don't know if you can see. Yes, I think you can. I used an embossing folder on that middle strip to give it some texture. And there it is. I used this one. It's from the Basics embossing folder pack. It's an online exclusive. So this is my go-to one. I keep finding I'm using it over and over and over again. But I've also been using this one a lot. And let me find the other one that comes with it. And then this one that has dots. Let me show you one I just did the other day. It's still a work in progress. I'm not done with it yet. You know, I said I was using strips. I came up with this card just using some strips, some bright, cheerful colors that I liked, that I had left over from another card. And so I just embossed this in white. And then I just had some 1/2 inch strips that I just layered. Now, I did make a mistake. If you can tell, this one should have gone under the yellow, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put something right there. I'm going to put like, I don't know, a circle or something there. So you won't be able to tell that I made that mistake. Most people probably wouldn't even notice, but it bothers me. So I'm just going to cover that corner up, and that'll be where the sentiment or the flowers or whatever I use go. Okay, let me show you I'm getting off task, but let me just show you. So here is my current strip container. Isn't that terrible? Look at all those strips of paper. So if they're 1/4 of an inch wide or bigger, I keep them up to an inch in this particular bucket, I guess. Plus, this was really cool. This was from a paper pumpkin not too long ago, or a kit, one or the other. And I figured I can cut like a tiny center with a 1/2 inch punch here or something for a flower. It's a shiny, I think this was Bermuda Bay. I don't know. So that's also in there, but most of the rest of these are just strips. Yeah, right? Yeah, I have so many strips in here. I do occasionally just sit down and just make strips cards. That's what I do. So I keep them. And yeah, they'll get used, right? Yeah. Okay. But, you know, this only used 4, so that's not going to do it probably. Yeah. But anyway, those are the 3-pack of embossing folders. I love them all. I will say I use this one the most, though. I just like the the pattern on it. Those are available online at StampinUp.com and the online exclusives. Speaking of online exclusives, today demonstrators could pre-order a few of the next round of online exclusives. So Stampin' Up, that might be what I do at the retreat. Stampin' Up is, you know, most craft companies do just online stuff, but Stampin' Up provides us with this beautiful catalog, right? Which I love. And they're not doing away with the catalog, but they are starting to introduce items that are only available online. Another round will be coming July 6th. So today we could order a few of them, not all of them, these online exclusives. So I'm sure you'll be seeing some of those very soon. I did not order any of them today. There was one that I liked, but I didn't love enough yet to buy. But I'm sure after I see samples, you know, after you see some samples, then you have to have it. Yeah, I'm that way too. Okay, so super quick and easy card tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, it is my birthday month. If you place an order over $50 with me at StampinUp.com, you will be getting a paper pumpkin box filled with anything I can shove in it, and I will mail to you. The join offer, if you have any interest in becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator, usually you get $125 of your choice of products for $99, but this month you get $155, so an extra $30. So if you're at all interested, just shoot me an email at boxstarstamping@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me check my comments. All right, you're quite welcome, Julie. Appreciate you all watching. Thank you, Marilyn. Yep, super quick and easy. I have a bunch of thank you cards to get out, so I figured I'd use my favorite color, make myself happy, and I think anyone who gets this would be delighted to get this as well. So, all right, thank you all so much. Bye-bye.